What is your most precious resource? Is it money? Your phone? What about time? I hope everyone in this room can agree on one thing. Time is our most precious resource. It's limited, unpredictable, and unlike money, it can never be earned back. But as we age, time doesn't just feel precious. It feels like it's moving faster. Childhood summers that seemed endless now vanish in a blur, and we're left wondering, where did all my time go? One of my most vivid family memories of summer was when my parents took us on a family vacation to Mexico in elementary school. Time felt endless, and by the end, I was almost tired of vacation and ready to go home. Last year, we went back to Mexico for the same amount of time, but 7 days sped by, and I was left thinking, that could not have been 7 days. But it was. So why does it feel this way? This year, I noticed for the first time how much I take my time for granted. With graduation approaching, every grade feels shorter. And I realized no matter your age, most people have experienced what is often called the time paradox, the feeling that time seems to accelerate as we grow older. So what did I do when I was curious to find answers to my questions? I did the most logical thing you could do. I asked ChatGPT. Within seconds, I got a nice long explanation. Here's what AI told me in brief. We experience time more richly when we create vivid, lasting memories. Packed with novelty, they stand out. Think back to your first day in a new place, first day of high school or first day of work. Now, I bet you remember that day more than your 100th day. When we're caught in unconscious routines, memories feel less emotionally significant, so time speeds by. I did some research to corroborate ChatGPT's findings, but staring at my computer screen made me realize I was overlooking another big factor: technology. According to neuroscientists and psychologists, young people experience time distortion because they spend too much time on social media. It has serious consequences on us, one of which is how we perceive the passing of time. Think about how often we let moments slip through our fingers, scrolling endlessly. And then, hindsight, we feel it. That hollow, sinking feeling, not quite regret, but an awareness that we've lost something, irreplaceable. Minutes, hours, gone. Behind those apps that rob our time lies the attention economy, a multi-billion-dollar industry dedicated to capturing and monetizing our attention, basically stealing our time. What's meant to be a tool is actually a meticulously engineered trap generating revenue for someone else. Companies, they fight to take as much of our time as possible. So how do we take back control? Well, what if I told you we aren't addicted to our phones, but to the dopamine hits, the feel-good chemical released when we are mentally stimulated? Our phones are just the easiest, most accessible way to it. The antidote? Let yourself get bored. It seems counterintuitive. Letting yourself get bored must be a waste of time, right? Today, boredom scares me because it's such a rare occurrence in my life. I default to my phone to escape the discomfort. It's an immediate, gratifying distraction in my pocket, available whenever I want. But maybe the very thing we try to avoid, stillness, emptiness, being alone with ourselves, is what we actually need to slow time down and consciously choose where we spend it. A study published by the Academy of Management Discoveries suggests that boredom prompts our minds to seek beneficial stimulation inside our own brains. When we're bored, our default mode network lights up, and that's when we ask big questions. In this mode, Albert Einstein came up with his theory of relativity while staring out his window, thinking about what it would be like to ride a beam of light. And Isaac Newton was sitting under a tree when he questioned why an apple fell in front of him. Boredom fosters creativity, empathy, problem solving, allowing our brains to make deeper connections that help us in everyday life and even solving global issues. So the irony? We're still being stimulated just by our own thoughts, creating the sensation of stretching time and making moments feel richer and more immersive. More importantly, boredom gives us control over our time, rather than letting algorithms and distractions dictate it. If you're always stimulated, scrolling, clicking, you never get there, and that's why so many people feel lost. The next time habit tells you to pick up your phone, resist the urge. By putting our phones down and truly engaging in life, we break free from autopilot, forming lasting memories with more emotional significance. Our time is ours, so don't let it be stolen. As kids, we spent hours imagining, building Lego worlds, reading books, and letting our imaginations run wild. We gave ourselves space to get bored, making time feel endless. Now, the moment boredom creeps in, we choose stimulation, taking our time for granted. But time is precious. It's fixed. We don't control how much we have. But don't spend too much time thinking about how you spend it, because at the end of the day, the measure of life isn't in minutes or hours. It's in meaning. And meaning, that's something we create in the silence. So stop asking yourself, where did all my time go? Because the real question is, what are you doing with the time you have left? Thank you.